Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another one of my videos. Before we jump into the content, I want to give you a brief explanation about this place. It's located in La Libertad and it is close to the beach, and you don't need to pay any extra fee to enjoy this place. Its name is el Puerto de La Libertad, and all this reason make it really famous among the citizens. And the reason because I'm making this video is just because I want to share with all of you how this place has evolved from 2017 to 2021. Okay, to achieve this, I'm going to do the same route that I did in 2017, and as I walk, I'm going to show you before and after. Okay, so we started to cross this footbridge that connects the parking lot with this place, and we can notice that right now it has a different color. It's now light gray instead of red, and in front of us we can see this new building that didn't exist before. This new building is the new market. And okay, now let's talk about this area. In 2017, all this area was relatively empty. There was nothing, but I remember there was a swimming pool behind us. In front of these small gardens, I remember there was a swimming pool. I don't know exactly if that thing was that, but it has that shape. So if anyone had the opportunity to see it, let me know in the comments, guys. Okay, our goal is to walk to the right because we need to get to the pier, and then we'll go to an area called El Malecón. Okay, now we're going into the market. Its name is Mercado del Mar. At first, the name of this market was going to be Plaza Marinera. Then they decided to name it Mercado del Mar. Personally, I prefer the first one because, I don't know, I think it sounds much better. Okay, now we continue walking down the port, and we can see how the first restaurants appear. And due to the area, many of them are specialized in seafood. So this place is perfect if you are looking for seafood, guys. Okay, now we are walking in the market. We can see some mini shops where you can buy candies, snacks, or water. Okay, now the next building that we are about to see right now, this building works like a market where you can find fish, and this place is where all the vendors that you are watching right now, all the vendors were located in the pier. But now this place is perfect for them. It's larger, and even the ceiling is higher. Okay, now let's talk about this area. This area hasn't changed in terms of functionality. It works as a parking lot, so you had the opportunity to park either your car or a boat. And now let's see how this place has changed. And this is how it looks right now. As you can see, we have more space. All the surface is paved, and as far as I know, if you want to use this parking lot, your monthly rate is about $5 per month. And in the background we can see the pier, so we're almost there, guys. Now let's talk about this sidewalk. In 2017, there were many street vendors on either side of the sidewalk. So in those years, it was really difficult to walk through, especially when it was crowded. We're almost reaching to the midpoint around the port. On your left, on your right hand, you can see the main entry. Okay, now we continue walking on this sidewalk, and we can see that is bigger, and we have more space. I dare to say this may be 3 times much wider than it was before, and it's more freely to walk to walk here. And now guys, finally we are in front, maybe perhaps the most representative part around the port, the pier. And this is how it looked in 2017. Under this structure is where all the fish vendors were located. And I dare to say that this structure covered 25% of the pier. And this is how it looks right now. As you can see, there are no more fish vendors. Even the structure is gone. And I want to tell you an important information, guys. This pier was inaugurated on October 7th in 1869. So I think its useful life is gone. And let me tell you more about this in a few seconds. But first we continue watching how the pier looked in 2017. As you can see, there are many fish vendors. And this place is perfect if you want to buy fresh fish. Okay, as you can see, there are handrails along and on either side of the pier, but unfortunately many of them are full of rust, many of them are missing right now, and you can notice that even the surface has a lot of damage. Okay, we are at the end of the pier, and from 2017 to 2021 there are no many changes, but you can notice that there are no more handrails. The surface has a lot of damage, and this is because I remember in 2003 there was a strong storm that destroyed all this area. And this is how it looks right now. Okay guys, now we are leaving the pier. And I would have liked to show you all the things that they are building on the left, but it was impossible to enter. Okay, we are again in the midpoint, in front of the main entrance, and this is how it looks right now. Okay, I want to give you another important information. This place received 1.1 million tourists between locals and foreigners. So as you can see, this is an important place for the economy and tourism. Okay, now we are going to the area called El Malecón, guys. But we can see in 2017 there were many tourists. In those days when all of us, when we are happy, we don't have to worry about wearing masks or anything else. And guys, now this is how it looks. Again, this sidewalk looks more tidy. We have more space. It's bigger, and you can feel more freely to walk through. Okay, we're almost reaching to the Malecón, guys. We're almost there. In this part is where you can find many restaurants. This area was specialized in restaurants. And you can see the beach, and in the background is where the government has some plans to build a new pier. Okay, this structure that we are watching right now on your left, this is where all the fish vendors that were located on the pier is. Okay, now they are located under this structure. So as you can see, there is a big difference right now. Okay, we continue walking down the Malecón, and well, as you can notice, there is a big difference. Okay guys, let me tell you another important information. This project has an investment around 5.1 $1.5 million to build all of this. Now there were many tourists in 2017, and now let's talk about this new structure, this new building. As you can see, its building has 2 levels, and in this building is where all these restaurants are located right now. As you can see, these were tiny restaurants. And this is how it looks right now. As far as I know, the capacity of this building is around 1,200 chairs. So it is really big. And so let's see how these restaurants looked in 2017. And this is how it looks right now, guys. As you can see, we have more space. The ceiling is really high, so you can feel more comfortable right now. Unfortunately, the day was cloudy, so I didn't have the sunlight to make good shots. Okay, guys, all in all, while we are watching how these guys are surfing, if you don't know, El Salvador has maybe the most perfect waves if you want to practice surfing. Okay, now my conclusion. As you can see, there has been a big investment in this area. So I'm pretty sure that all of this will benefit the tourism and the economy for this country, for El Salvador. But I don't know, I don't want to sound contradictory, but the only thing that I miss right now is I remember in 2017, when I was among all this mess, among all the vendors, I don't know, all this situation made me feel that the port has its personality, has its own personality. But now with all of this, I think that in some way its personality is gone. But it's just my opinion, guys. But I'm pretty sure that despite all of this, all this investment will bring, as I said, many benefits for the country and for all the people who live there. And again, guys, thanks for watching this video, and see you on the next one. Bye.